It never ceases to amaze me just how dumb the Xbox fanbase is. When you look at the games that have been released so far in 2015, games rated single A, AA, AAA, single A being rated 70 to 79, AA being 80 to 89, and AAA being 90 plus, the highest quality games you can play, PlayStation 4 is clearly the winner, despite what Xbox fanboys may want you to think. They don't have anything to play until the 10th month of the year when Halo 5 comes out. Meanwhile, we've already had Bloodborne released, a serious contender for Game of the Year. So let's take a look at the numbers, shall we? PlayStation 4 so far, roughly halfway through the year in 2015, has had 40 single-A releases to Xbox One's 30. PlayStation 4 has had 21 AA releases to Xbox One's 16, and PlayStation 4 has had 3 AAA exclusives, one being Bloodborne, to Xbox One's 1. So, what does Xbox One really have? I mean, when you're the butch of the industry, it doesn't really seem like you have much to offer, does it? Because nobody cares about Xbox. Nobody cares. What Microsoft has to do is cater to Sony fans now. Because what they tried to do early on didn't work, did it? So, what you've got with Microsoft, aside from trying to cater to the Sony fan base, is now they're annualizing their own somewhat popular franchises. Halo obviously is popular, but Forza isn't very popular at all, but they're trying to milk that. I'll show you how. Since 2007, when Halo 3 came out, from 2007 to the end of 2015, there will have been 10 Halo games released in 10 years. If you want to include each game in the Halo Master Chief Collection, that brings the total to 13 games in 10 years. And if you want to include Halo 3 ODST, which was recently released for the Xbox One, that brings a total to 14 Halo games in 10 years, people. Now, Forza, like I said, nowhere near the level of Gran Turismo. Forza is a video game. Gran Turismo is a brand, okay? Forza, in 2011, Forza 4 came out. In 2012, Forza Horizon came out. In 2013, Forza 5 came out, which is pretty much half a game. And in 2014, Forza Horizon 2 came out. The game that Microsoft had to combine sales from the 360 and Xbox One platforms in order to make it look like the game sold over 1 million copies. And now you've got Forza 6 coming out this year, plus a Gears of War 1 remaster, because obviously Microsoft doesn't really have anything established aside from Halo, Gears, and Forza. But that's what you've got with Xbox. You've got milk. You don't have innovation like Horizon or Sony Ben's open world horror game, or even The Last Guardian. You don't have innovation or innovative studios like Media Molecule, which, by the way, many of those employees used to work for Microsoft and left because Microsoft is a terrible company. But that's what you've got with Xbox. Now, at the end of the day, the way I like to look at things, because like I said, for me, I like to look at the complete package, the library of games that you've got on a specific platform. I think talking about pure exclusives is a very shallow way of thinking about things. It's outdated, really. Nowadays, what you have to do is talk about games that are exclusively not on Xbox. So games like No Man's Sky, games like Soma, games like Apotheon, games like Ether 1, games like Street Fighter 5. These games are exclusively not on Xbox. So when you've got a large library of games on PlayStation 4, especially games that are exclusively not on Xbox, and you're giving into the nostalgia, you've got Amplitude being reimagined for the PlayStation 4. I mean, the choice is there. The choice is obvious. PlayStation 4 is the obvious choice for a next-gen platform for you to buy. Xbox One really doesn't have anything, does it? You've got more Halo, more Gears, more Forza. No innovation, no caring for your fans, because it seems like you try to take advantage of your fans initially, and now you, like I said, Sony is making you change your ways, not the fans. You know, the Sony fan base, along with Sony, is making you change your mind, not the fans that built your platform to begin with. So at the end of the day, Xbox just does not have enough games that are exclusively not on PlayStation.